Hey guys, this is Oren from Geekosmos.com. I'm here to do a video review for The Maze Runner, this book by James Dashner. It's actually my first video review and also my first in a different language because English isn't my native language, so I apologize for that from the start. Okay, so this is going to be a spoiler-free review because I really don't want to ruin this book for you. I just want to say a few things about it that are kind of interesting to know before you start reading that book. So, um, actually, what happens in this book, which is not something which is going to spoil your reading, is that the character arrives from the start of the book in a special place called the Glade, which is part of a maze. And the character's name is Thomas, and he needs to kind of survive in that place. And the very interesting point about this kind of survival is that he doesn't remember anything about his past except his name. So that's going to be very, very interesting to read, I'm sure, because I already read it. And they also say on the front of this book, a must for the Hunger Game for fans of the Hunger Games, which is actually true because if you already read it, you know why. It's kind of the setting of this world. This book is a dystopian world where something very, very bad happened that kind of affects everyone. So, um, what about the book itself? It's before I can't say much without spoiling, but I can say that this book is very fast paced. Like everything happens um, all at once. You just can't put it down because everything that you read in this book is like happening right away. You don't have a small moment which is wasted. Every little bit of writing in this book counts. And from the start, events lead to events that lead to other events that lead to other events, and it's amazing how well written that book is. I actually I don't know if it's something to be proud of, but I kind of finished it in like under 8 hours. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you like this book, if you read it, if it sounds interesting. Um, I'm going to do another video. I'm kind of like entering all this video stuff now. Um, I'm going to do a video about which is more of a discussion about the world of the book, and it's going to not talk about just about that book. It's going to talk about the other books in the series, the Scorched Trials and the Death Cure, which both of them I already read as well. Um, they all three together they kind of like create a very well-defined world, which is very a very good candidate to talk about like a very very interesting world. It's very it's kind of those worlds that you don't want our planet to become. So, granted, that world, the world of that book, is not something that we can control, but it really is interesting to read. Anyway, so thanks for seeing this video and like, subscribe, whatever, and talk to me. I actually prefer to talk to you in the comments because I really really want to know what you thought about that book, or what, I don't know, like other interesting books in that kind of world, which you kind of want to recommend to me to read. So that's going to be very interesting. Thanks.